But today, my friends, I want to talk about How I Met Your Mother. The sitcom, obviously. I will give this show credit where it's due. The story structure is quite clever, the setups and payoffs are phenomenal, and the way the story is told through flashbacks, callbacks, and long running gags is absolutely brilliant. But the more I think about this show, the more I realize that it's a show about people in their late 20s, most of them a decade into their adulthood, but they have the emotional maturity of a potato. Out of the entire cast, only Marshall and Lily seem to be remotely sane. They have a stable relationship and for the most part they are grounded. But the other three characters, Ted, Robin, and Barney, that's where it gets a little weird for me. Robin is clearly an ambitious character who's clear about what she wants. She's driven, ambitious, motivated, but her personal life and emotional state is an absolute disaster. Her relationships are very inconsistent and her indecisiveness often hurts others around her. Robin is one such character who has professional clarity but chaos in personal life, and the problem is that the show sort of romanticizes that. Then there is Barney. Barney is a fun, charming, and larger than life character. He has his moments of emotional depth, mainly his issues with his father and his quest for validation from him, but deep inside, Barney is just a shallow character. The show gives him an arc, but it feels like it just circles back to where it all started. And that is precisely my main problem with the show. The entire final season of How I Met Your Mother takes place over a period of a weekend, with all of it building up to Barney and Robin's wedding, episode after episode, plotline after plotline, only to reveal in the very next episode that they are divorced. It feels like a slap in the face, not because happy endings are mandatory, but because the narrative betrays its own emotional build-up. I think the real problem with the show is its obsession with the concept of your first love being your last. And maybe that's a sweet idea in theory. Maybe it appeals to the romantic in all of us. But the way How I Met Your Mother presents that is horrendous because it disregards its own emotional logic. The final season, and in turn the entire show, feels like it's leading up to Ted finally letting Robin go. It feels like it's about closure, growth, and moving on. And in the show, the moment he lets Robin go, he meets Tracy, the woman he had been waiting for all those years, the mother. It's poetic, it's earned, and it feels like the resolution. But then, in the final few minutes of the show, the writers undo all of that. The entire show, all 9 seasons of it, circle back to Robin. The woman that Ted was supposed to have moved on from becomes his endgame. It's like all of Ted's growth, his emotional state, his heartbreaks, the weight of meeting the mother of his children, none of it mattered. The message becomes painfully regressive that no matter what happens, no matter who you meet, no matter how many times you fall in love, the first woman you fall in love with is your destiny. To me personally, and specifically in the context of How I Met Your Mother, it's not romantic, it's tragic. And maybe that's what frustrates me about How I Met Your Mother. It's brilliantly structured, it's filled with wit, warmth, and creativity, but emotionally, it just cheats. It promises growth, it delivers nostalgia, it teaches you to let go, only to tell you by the end of the show that holding on was the point all along.